The origins of the U.S. election system. Every 4 years, millions of Americans cast their votes in one of the world's most famous democratic traditions, the U.S. presidential election. But how did this system come to be? Let's dive into the fascinating history of the American election process. The founding of a nation. In the late 18th century, the American colonies were under British rule, with no representation in Parliament. The frustration of the colonists with taxation without representation sparked the American Revolution. In 1776, the 13 colonies declared independence from Britain, paving the way for the birth of a new nation. But the question arose, how would this new country choose its leaders? The Constitutional Convention. The answer came in 1787 at the Constitutional Convention, where the Founding Fathers gathered to create a framework for the new government. There were heated debates over how the president should be chosen. Some delegates argued for Congress to elect the president, while others wanted a direct popular vote by the people. In the end, a compromise was reached, the Electoral College system. The creation of the Electoral College. The Electoral College was a unique system designed to balance power between large and small states. Under this system, each state is awarded a certain number of electoral votes based on its population, and the candidate who wins the majority of these votes becomes the president. While the popular vote is important, it's the Electoral College that ultimately decides the winner of the election. This has led to some controversial results throughout American history, where the candidate who won the popular vote did not win the presidency. Early elections and expansion of voting rights. In the early days, voting was restricted to white, land-owning men. Over time, however, the right to vote was expanded through amendments to the Constitution. The 15th Amendment in 1870 granted African American men the right to vote. The 19th Amendment in 1920 gave women the right to vote, and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 helped eliminate racial barriers to voting. Modern-day elections. Today, U.S. elections are a complex blend of tradition, law, and modern technology. From televised debates to social media campaigns, candidates work to win over voters in a system that has evolved from its 18th century roots. While the system has its critics and challenges, the U.S. election process remains a cornerstone of American democracy. As the United States continues to grow and change, so too does the electoral process. But the core principles remain the same: the peaceful transfer of power and the belief that the voice of the people should be heard. Thanks for watching.